Hi there, today I'm going to teach you how to safely put your oboe together. I'm actually going to zoom the camera in so that all you can see is the instrument and get a close-up view of what to do and what not to do. Okay, the very first thing that you're going to do is make sure that your oboe is on a flat surface. You can either choose to put it on a table beside you or you can put it on the floor next to you. But never on your lap, and the oboe is a very expensive and finicky instrument and you don't want to damage it. So please be careful and make sure that it is in the right position, that it'll be safe. Now what I want you to do is to look at the side of your case and figure out how the latches work. You want to make sure that you're opening the case the top side up. In this case, usually if you have these buttons like this one, they're going to be on the bottom side. If you have latches, the little metal ones that curl over the top, the curly part at the bottom that moves up is going to be on the bottom side here. Okay, if you have any doubts, just be careful as you open the case to make sure that it is correct. So again, opening right side up. And the first thing that I'm going to do is to actually soak my reed. When you soak your reed, you're going to open the tube that they are shipped in, and I would not recommend storing the reeds in these cases, but that works for obviously the first time that you use it. You're going to take the cane portion of the reed right here and you're going to soak just that part into the water. Avoid getting the cork wet because it'll actually tend to damage, or not damage, but prevent the instrument from sealing and you'll have problems. So I'm going to soak that for now. Your instrument should have some cork joints. If you have corks, then you need to make sure that they are greased. If they're not, they're probably going to be very difficult to assemble. You have three main joints. You have the upper joint here. This is the part where the reed is going to be placed into the instrument. You have the lower joint and then the bell. We're going to start with the lower joint and the bell. What I want you to do is to pick up the lower joint, and you should see this key on the bottom. You're actually going to push this key down with your hand when you assemble the two joints, because this bridge key needs to come up so that you don't damage the lower joint. When I pick up the lower joint, I want you to touch this second key right here, because that's actually going to help move some keys that you need, and it's also going to make it easier to hold on to the instrument. So I'm going to hold with one finger here, and then my palm will be here, so I'm not damaging, or I'm not touching any of the rods that move up and down the instrument. Okay, so second key, and then I'm going to hold this key down on the bell and gently twist the two joints together until those two bridge keys line up. So I've assembled the bell to the lower joint at this point. The next thing that I'm going to do is to take the upper joint and assemble that with the lower joint. And again, you may need to use some cork grease here. On the oboe, the upper joint has two bridge keys that need to line up to the lower joint. And one of them, if you just move the key that needs to move here, you'll figure out that that's the key you need to push down to make that one go up. And then you have another one right here to make those go up. So here to make this guy go up. And then you're going to take this joint and slowly put these two pieces together in a gentle twisting motion. What I want you to do is to look for where these two keys line up. That's the biggest key here. You need to be very, very careful that you don't damage the instrument. So I'm going to gently twist the two pieces together, watching those bridge keys the whole time. Make sure that they don't overlap in the wrong way. Okay, so I have the upper joint, the lower joint, and the bell. And then the only piece that you have left to do is to take care of your reed and to gently place that into the receiver. That's all there is to assembling the oboe.